Bhagwatam, Bhagavad Puran, Skanda-3, Volume-3 or Canto-3, Chapter-15, Sloka-19 onwards. So here it has been said that what is Vaikunt, what is Supreme Lord, and what Supreme Lord does over there in the Vaikunt, where his favorite devotees are there. So over there, Supreme Lord is taking care of his devotees. So it is not the body form, it is the soul which goes in the Vaikunt and resides with Sri Krishna ji. So over there, it is full luxurious. Everything is luxurious. What we know, we see here on this material world. So that soul enjoys complete luxurious life, eternal life in Vaikunt with Sri Krishna ji, and Sri Krishna ji is actually all the time thinking of the welfare of his devotees. So now in Shloka 19 it is said, although there are many flowering plants with wonderful fragrance, but the fragrance from all these flowers is very dull when compared to the fragrance from a tulsi leaf. It is so because the tulsi leaf must have done some great austerity in the previous life, and that is why it is very dear to the Supreme Lord, and the Lord garlands himself with tulsi leaves. So here now it has been said about the importance of tulsi leaf, tulsi plant, and the fragrance we get from tulsi plant. So he is going to explain this. Yeah, Aishwarya, please.
Yes, so in this shloka, Sri Krishna ji is telling that the Vaikunt is Sri Krishna ji's favorite place, and all of his devotees who get moksha, they go to Vaikunt. They enjoy the chill over there, and here then Sri Krishna ji is also telling the importance of Tulsi ji, the Tulsi flower, the Tulsi plant. Um, he's telling that he garlands those. He garlands Tulsi ji in the Vaikunt, and he loves the smell, the fragrance of it. So
Thank you
yeah.
so much. Thank you. So it is Brahmaji who is talking to all the great saints. Okay, now Shloka 20. That realm of Lord Sri Vishnu is full of aerial cars made of precious stones and jewels, and these are achieved only due to the surrender to the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna ji. Even in this realm, while being surrounded by all luxuries, their mind is only full of Sri Krishna ji. So basically, we also learn what is the benefit of getting the moksha. So there are aerial cars made up of precious stones. Still, all the soul which are over there, their focus is on Sri Krishna ji only. They are not getting diverted towards all the luxurious things over there. Who is going to explain? You already did.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, Kritika.
Ma'am, so in this shloka, they're describing the abode of, uh, they're describing Vaikuntha, saying over there it's all aerial cars that are roaming around, and even over and that attaining that abode is only possible when someone surrenders to the feet of Sri Krishna. And even in Vaikuntha, with all those luxuries, people still are very much devoted to Sri Krishna.
Very good. Thank you. Naina, it's your turn now. Now, Shloka 21. Even goddesses Sri Lakshmi ji, who is ever so beautiful and is worshipped even by all the gods, so that Lakshmi ji is always favorable towards them, leaves her naughtiness when in the Vaikund. When she walks with the sound of her anklets and the lotus in her hands, inside the gold palace of Vaikund, it seems that she sees nothing. She seems sometimes dusting in the crystal walls of the Vaikund. while actually she is beholding Lord Sri Vishnu. What is this? Lakshmi ji also does dusting in Vaikunt, and the walls, that is the palace, is made up of gold. And while doing all this, she is beholding the Supreme Lord in her mind. Naina.
Like Sloka is saying that Lord Lakshmi is also dusting the palace, and it's very old, and she is thinking of Lord Shri Krishna in her mind.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
So basically, it is Lord Brahmaj is trying to say that even goddess Lakshmi, who is worshipped by all the other gods, she himself is always thinking of Lord Shri Krishna ji, or Lord Shri Vishnu, or Lord Shri Hari, or Lord Narayan. So these are the different names of the Supreme Lord. Okay, so what we learn, what we understand, that while doing our primary duty, we should also remember Sri Krishna ji. So Goddess Lakshmi is doing her primary duty, right? She is taking care of Vaikunt, which is the place of the Supreme Lord, and she belongs to Supreme Lord. She is the wife of Supreme Lord. So it is her primary duty to take care of the house. So while taking care of the house, she is remembering Supreme Lord. So we also learn that while doing our primary duty, we should keep remembering. It is not that no, you leave your primary duty and you worship. Not. While doing your primary duty, just bring one thought of Sri Krishna ji. You just bow down. That is enough. It is like you are also beholding Supreme Lord while doing your primary duty. Huh?
And like also we also get to know that Shivji also keeps thinking of Ramji. He chants the shlokas and all also because he so that is how all the gods get each other's power. Like we also want to get God's power, just like that Shivji also the thinks about the other gods and gets his power.
Yes. Actually, no, we also learn that we should respect each other. Doesn't matter what is our position, how powerful we are, what we are. See, all the gods are powerful, all the gods are special in their own way.
Hmm.
But they respect each other. And Lord Shivji is, Hanumanji is avatar of Lord Shivji.
Hmm.
No? So they are all connected with each other. The way we are connected with each other, we are humans. You know?
Hmm. Yeah.
So we also learn something that we should respect each other. Where you are staying, when you meet someone, there shouldn't be any attitude or no arrogance, proudness. It shouldn't be there. Okay, we'll come
Okay.
back to the shloka. Shloka 22. When goddess Lakshmi ji along with her maids worship the Supreme Lord with tulsi leaves in the gardens of Vaikunt, that consist lakes and ponds with banks of coral, and when they see their reflection in the waters of ponds, their noses seems highlighted as though touched by the Supreme Lord. Now Tapasya, your turn.
Fine, I could explain. So it is nothing but saying, can I brush up the previous shlokas and then brush
Yeah,
up?
yeah, sure.
So it is like in the previous chapter it has been said that Lakshmi ji's primary duty is to like clean the house, to keep the house neat and take care of the house. So and plus while she is doing it, she has Lord Shri Krishna's. She thinks about Lord Shri Krishna, like if she's doing some cleaning in the house in the kitchen, then she thinks about Lord Shri Krishna there also. So then, like whatever she's doing, she just thinks she's just doing this, and she's thinking about Lord Shri Krishna, and it has also been said that in this shloka it was being said that, no, what is that word now? Ah, yes, one. It was also been said that the shloka.
Ponds and lakes are of coral. You know,
Yes,
coral is a very when semi-precious stones which is found only in ocean.
ma'am, you get lots of them in Lakshadweep.
Acha, okay.
Yes, ma'am. And plus, ma'am, the thing is that corals are banned in India, but then my friend has corals in his home because they asked the permission of the government and then he bought it.
Yeah, because otherwise then humans will take out all the corals and there won't be any coral in ocean. Okay, you
That
come back to the shloka now.
human ponds and lakes are filled up with lakes, oceans with corals and what is that thing? Well,
And
two
when they
seconds
see
ago.
their reflection in the water, it looks like Supreme Lord has touched them.
Oh,
Okay?
okay, yes, yes, okay. So, ma'am, like ponds and lakes are with like filled up with chorus, and then when they see the reflection in these ponds and lakes, they feel that Lord Shri Krishna has just touched them.
Thank you so much. Now, Shloka 23. The people who listen to things and perform activities that are materialistic and satisfactory to the sense organs never reach the Vaikunt. It is a pity that they waste their precious life in listening to these useless things rather than purifying glories of the Supreme Lord. So this it doesn't look like it is flashback of Bhagwad Gita. Come on, Naishwarya, it is your turn.
It's just said that why listen to other things and waste your time rather than listening to Bhagwad Gita, chanting the slokas and being in the glory of God.
Very good. So at least you all try to read the shlokas daily. You just by heart one shloka and just keep repeating it. When Sri Krishna ji has chosen you, give the thanksgiving. And only way of thanksgiving to Supreme Lord is you chant the shlokas, you remember him, you keep saying Sri Krishna ji, we bow down in front of you. Thank you so much for everything. Sorry for mistakes. Just do this thing and keep chanting the shloka. Bas. Rest, everything will be taken care by him. Okay. Now we will move to shloka 24. This human life is so precious. It is even desirable to God like us. So God is Brahmaji. Okay. Brahmaji is saying this. One can realize the true knowledge and righteousness when born in this species. Even then, the people who don't utilize the usefulness achieved through the birth are fully deluded by the maya of materialistic things and sensory satisfaction. So, human life also attract gods. Why it attract gods? Because in the human life one can achieve Supreme Lord. So when a soul gets a human life, they should try to attain Sri Krishna ji rather than getting focused towards the materialistic things. So Brahmaji is actually trying to say that the human life also attracts gods, and because through the human life one can attain moksha and attain Sri Krishna ji. And those who are not doing that, they are wasting their birth, because to gain a human life is very difficult. If the soul has got a human life, that means the soul has done lot of good karmas, lot of janmas, then only the soul got the human life. And this body, this body should try to give moksha to the soul. For that you need to do chanting. You know? Okay, whose turn? I think Kritika's turn.
Yes, ma'am. So in this sloka, Brahmaji is saying that even gods like us want. the human life, because in the human life, it is human has to attain after performing good deeds over many judgments, and in human life we can realize the uh, like can realize how he can attain the supreme Lord and what he should do for more, and that can so like people who do not uh, perform all these tasks, like humans who do not uh, lead a spiritual life, they're wasting the life which they've gotten after performing good deeds over many janmas.
Very good. And I hope you all remember that we are in Kalyug, and Kalyug has only one plus point, that the in Kalyug humans can get moksha very easily just by remembering the Supreme Lord, just by chanting his shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. So try to remember this fact and utilize this opportunity. Share with your parents, friends, family that we should do chanting of Srimad Bhagwad Gita. Now do the correct prayer and try to gain that privilege. Okay, we'll go to the next sloka, sloka 25. Naina, your turn. Oh, it came so early, Naina. Naina is there? I cannot see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. Thank you, Naina, for replying. The next sloka, the realm of Vaikunt, which is even higher than the realm of Satyalok, can only be achieved by those who have made themselves beyond the reach of Lord Yamraj because of their devotion to the Lords of the Lords. Who is Lords of the Lords?
Shri Krishna.
Yeah. Wow, Nena, you replied. Thank you, Nena.
Mom,
Huh?
and
Hmm?
if someone asks a question, who made nature? Then
Sorry?
who made nature? Or then who made Sri Krishna ji? How will I answer that?
Who made Sri Krishna ji? That nobody knows. If you remember in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna ji said that nobody knows from where I came. How was my, birth? How was my childhood? That nobody knows. That is clearly been said. Who made nature though? Sri Krishna ji has made the nature. In Bhagwatam we have learned so many times that how all these things have come into existence. How the earth has come into existence, then how the trees, rivers, mountains. It is all a small portion. On it is like no, it is on Sri Krishna ji. All these are on the Sri Krishna ji. Like Sri Krishna ji womb is great Brahmaji.
Hmm.
So same way, no, it is like the huge Supreme Lord, and we are somewhere hanging on his no hand or leg like a string of a hair. And these mountains, rivers are all his part. He has created them. He has created. If somebody asks you, you should say that it is Supreme Lord who has created everything. Because we are not taking care of the river, we are not taking care of mountains. Are we taking care? Nobody is taking care of the sky. Humans are only destroying it. Then who is taking care? It's the Supreme Lord. He has created and he is taking care. Sri Krishna ji said na, what is his primary duty? He said, I created this universe, I created all the living beings, and I am taking care of it. He has given the power to humans. Now, how the humans are using that power? They are using in the correct way or they are using in the negative way. It is upon the body. That is how the body start making the karmas. If doing the good deed, adding the good karma. If doing the bad deed, adding the bad karma. That is plus point, minus point. Okay. Okay, now where was I? So the realm of Vaikunt is no, it's very way higher than the Satyalok, and it can be achieved only when a soul has no went beyond the Lord Yamraj. That is possible only through the devotion towards the Lord of the Lords, that is Sri Krishna ji. And they get goosebumps and water in their eyes when they discuss among themselves about the glories of the Supreme Lord. The devotion, what is this last line? It is the devotion towards the Supreme Lord that when they discuss about Supreme Lord, they get tears in their eyes. They get goosebumps. So that love should be there towards the Supreme Lord. That trust should be there. That affection should be there towards the Supreme Lord. Naina, your turn.
So this shloka is saying that we should trust the Supreme Lord,
Hmm?
and um,
Hmm?
uh,
Uh, uh, you can do it, Naina.
uh, and I don't know. It's such a
Bolo,
long
Naina.
shloka.
Bolo, Naina.
Um, and you need to have faith in the Supreme Lord.
Yeah, correct. You're right. Then,
Um, uh,
hmm.
um, the shloka was very long. I don't remember.
It is nothing but the how one can reach to Vaikunt. How one can reach to Vaikunt.
By passing Yamraj.
Correct. Going
Yeah,
beyond the Lord Yamraj. And that how can one can achieve that?
yeah.
What yeah? कैसे करोगे? How will you go beyond Lord Yamraj?
By attaining moksha,
How will you get moksha?
by meditating and always be listening to Lord Shri Krishna.
Correct. That is what it has been said. Good.
Oh,
Now Shloka 26. Thank you, Naina. Thank you so much.
okay.
Even the Sanka rishis were overjoyed when they had visited Vaikunt by the power of their yoga. They were delighted to see the abode of the teacher of the universe. Who is the teacher of the universe?
Lord Shri Krishna.
Thank you. Please on
Ma'am,
your
it is
camera.
nothing, ma'am. It is nothing but the whatever we see in this whole universe is nothing but Lord Shri Krishna.
Correct. They
Ma'am,
were.
even the pillow is Lord Shri Krishna.
What? What?
Ma'am, even the pillow has Lord Shri Krishna.
No, it is not a living being. It doesn't have a Lord Shri Krishna. It is a man-made thing.
Oh yeah, sorry, ma'am. I forgot
No
about it.
problem. It's okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Why do they say that pens and books are Saraswati?
Pens and books are
Are Saraswati?
because Goddess Saraswati is for education.
Oh wow.
So
So, ma'am, does this pen have Saraswati? Oh my god.
no, actually it is no. We should respect pen and pencil because
Yes,
with that
ma'am.
help we write.
Anything that helps us in our education is Saraswati.
Ma'am,
Correct.
and plus, ma'am, whenever, ma'am, someday, ma'am, I keep my books um, for puja, and even the pens are not supposed to touch them. So whatever I do is just play some board game.
Good night. Enjoy that day. Chalo,
And
now we'll.
maximum, yeah, you can't touch the book for 3 days.
Ah, wow. You should be very happy. No books, 3 days. Yay.
But then no TV also.
Oh. Chalo,
Mom,
we'll.
my mom told that today and tomorrow I don't need to study.
Acha. Good.
I'm very happy. But
Even
still,
I am
I'm not
happy.
going to study right from so
Tomorrow, to anyways, it's your birthday, so you can enjoy.
yeah, from today also I don't need to study because I have to go out.
Enjoy your day.
It's your birthday tomorrow?
हाँ, tomorrow is Tapasya's birthday, today is Tejas' birthday.
Status study.
ठीक है, चलो now we'll go to the
In
next.
advance.
Aishwarya, your voice is breaking, Aishwarya.
Now,
Now it is fine.
yeah, I was